these two strings. And for that, I like to use my index finger, my middle finger, and my pinky. Shocker. But it's just as simple as that. So right now what we have is this, and I'll keep the volume off so I can tell you what notes I'm playing, if you didn't catch it. So it's going to be 10, 12, 14. On the next string it's going to be 10, 12, 14. On the next string, remember it's this string right here, it's going to be 11, 12, 14. On the string after that, it's going to be 11, 12, 14 again. Now on the string after that, it's a different shape. And this shape, I think, is the most difficult for a lot of people when you're doing alternate picking. Because like I mentioned earlier, these two fingers are the weakest in most guitars' hands. So you might find this part to be the most difficult, so slow it down and practice it. And it's going to be on your B string, which is your second string, 12, 14, 15. And then on your high E string, it'll be 12, 14, 15 again. And just run that back down. So and just run that. And it's important, I like to play with my thumb on the back of my neck, like that. And because that gives me some, pressure to push down on the strings on. And also, notice how when you play, it's still alternate. You're still going like this. You're not playing down, up, down, down. Regardless, it's always going to be just back and forth, back and forth. Now, another thing people have trouble with is when you're switching right here. See how you're ending on that, going up on the upstroke? That's exercise 2. So here we are. Exercise 2 is this. You're going to be starting on your 4th string, and it's going to be same scale. It's going to be these middle two positions. So it's going to be 11, 12, 14. And then on your 3rd string it's going to be 11. Now I'm moving my hand so I can show you, more. It's that upstroke. So it's going to be this. Now, with this exercise, something that a lot of people do is between these two notes, they won't lift this finger off, and they'll like to bar it like that. That's very wrong, and it defeats the purpose. You're going to want to lift your finger off the string for each note you play. So, even if you're playing it like this, each note's individual. If you sped that up on the computer, it would sound great, very clean. So it should sound that way when you play it too. Very clean, each note rings out by itself. Just going like that. And when I play, I do shake my hand like this. It's blurring on the camera so you can't see it, but it's going up and down. And when I play, my pick's at a 45-degree angle to my strings. So if you look at this like this, and here's my pick perpendicular to the strings, just twist it so it's at a 45-degree angle. And for the last exercise, exercise 3, it's just the shape. It's the last shape of that D major scale. Just practicing this. For those of you who didn't get the notes, it's on your B string, which is your second string. It's going to be 12, 14, 15, 12, 14, 15. And I like to practice that one a lot to get, these fingers strengthened. Just as the other exercise strengthens these fingers, it's also important to get those fingers strengthened. Remember to play slow and just practice. Get each note synced up, so one note per one hand movement. Just play it slow, and when you have it very clean and crisp, then you can start speeding up, but only then. Don't just play guess and check with yourself, because that sounds bad. You know it. The people you're playing for know it. And also, if you have any questions or comments, just feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks for watching.